Another theme that I was thinking about when I was watching this episode was Boba Fett was the first time we saw the Mandalorian armor in Star Wars. And with all of that came all of these little gadgets. Like, there was the jetpack, there was the rocket launcher, there was the flamethrower, the rope. And we've seen that used by Mandalorians throughout the history of Star Wars, throughout the rest of, after we saw Boba Fett, from that moment on, everyone that had the Mandalorian armor, yes, it was cool, you had the helmet, everything like that, but maybe they became a little bit too reliant on these trinkets, as Moff Gideon says in this episode.
Mandalorians are weak once they lose their trinkets.
And I like that they kind of throw that away in this episode. They destroy the Darksaber, R.I.P. Darksaber. Hopefully that comes back and gets restored and is stronger than ever when we bring it back in another season. But I'm holding out hope that at some point maybe our boy Grogu can hold it. But I think Din Djarin, he says, I don't care about this. He has that speech that he gives to Bo.
I only know of this weapon what you taught me. To be honest, it means nothing to me or my people, nor does station or bloodline. What means more to me is honor, and loyalty, and character. These are the reasons I serve you, Lady Kryze.
That speech means a lot. I think that's the sum of what the writers and I think the direction that they want to go in with Din in this new Star Wars timeline that we're seeing, this new canon. I think the trinkets don't matter. It doesn't matter if you've got a black lightsaber. It doesn't matter. And then also the rules of, okay, we've been kind of ruled by this Darksaber and this weapon for all of these years, and look what it's gotten us. It's kind of just splintered all the Mandalorians. So in this episode, kind of had that shade of Luke getting the lightsaber in episode 8, Last Jedi, and just whatever. Like, it's kind of defeating the ceremony of it, like taking away these idols, and you put all this faith in these objects instead of in yourself and instead of in your heart. And so I think that's what the takeaway is for this season for me is, man, the Darksaber is cool. That's probably my favorite lightsaber in all of Star Wars, but it's not who these characters are. It's just a weapon that they use. And so the Darksaber's importance, everyone was lusting after this, but it's just not as important as you think it is. So I think Gideon smashing it in the way that he does is more symbolic than anything. So I thought that was interesting.